So we on Woodward Avenue, Starr Street. So I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm back. So what I learned about this job is, for a fact, we learn how to develop marketing, we learn how to develop building funds, So there's a location I'm looking at, and it's right here. I saw one over by Ridgewood. There's another location right here. I'm gonna take a picture of it so you guys can see it. Right. This is the one right here. But this location, I'm gonna make it into, you guys could volunteer. I'm gonna do it like an office. So I'm gonna take a shot at that real quick. So this is the first one I'm looking at. And then first one right here. Right? And then they have a next location that I'm looking at. It was at the corner that I saw. And I really feel that it could be a change of life, that we could develop a change and develop a growth in our life, right? So I'm gonna work with a deal with the landlords then at 1543 North Street. For those of you that know, that I live at 1543 North Street for 30-something years. This June will be June. There's another location down the street right there, but I don't want to walk on this street right here. Well, I could continue down here and continue straight down, right? So like I said before, that we could see things differently and understand it differently, but I learned from a fact of life that we all could build up financially if you stick together. So Jaquan said something at Monette's funeral that really touched my spirit, because we all have to really think about what you want to do in life as far as building up your own thing. So with me, as going into 2026, it was a struggle from the beginning of the year, because I lost a couple of things in life that started out making a lot of money, and my hours got cut, and decided to pick up more shifts for me to make money. I was doing so good until my hours got cut. So it was kind of rough on my end, But then I found out Monette passed away. That triggered me badly too as well, I expressed my feelings towards Monette because Monette and I used to be friends back in the day, and she didn't tell you, but I didn't tell you. She had a little thing for me, but I told her that since you're Jaquan's aunt and Jalita is, Jaquan's mother, I cannot date somebody that, right? I couldn't date a person that's blood related, you feel me? Right. So I had to really, tell her feeling. Let's continue walking down, and I'm gonna get my shit up. So I found out that she got sick. And as she got sick, I continued working. I continued doing what I do, And My mom's told me when she got sick, my mom's told me, and I was supposed to go look for her and, you know, have a little, get a little, I was supposed to go look for her and hang out with her for a little bit before, you know, and, you know, just to kind of talk about my vision for basketball was and kind of have a little conversation, you know, and try my best not to be getting into what it is. But seemed to be tough for me. But as I got a hang of it, I didn't give up life, and I kept practicing, kept doing it until I got it. But one of these things I learned about life is if I don't listen to myself and don't do what I can do to make a difference in this community, then I won't have nothing. As you can see, growing up in Flatbush, Brooklyn has been a struggle for me because I grew up with a single mom, and my dad wasn't around. My dad left when I was 9, so kind of rough for me on my end. My mom had to work 2 jobs to make sure I'm good. I started working at 13, try to put some food on the table, you know, and kind of was rough, you know. But once I got the hang of it and shit like that, the hood wasn't what I think it was on my end, you know. And try to develop yourself into building up a redevelop plan for you to grow. But in my position, how can I grow if I'm not gonna be doing my part in life? You know? I know by knowing my thoughts and moving to a beat of life that even though my struggle was here, I still could pick back up what I do, you know? So years back, I used to shoot my first ever commercial years back when I used to attend Digital Film Academy. I shot my first film right here. Right here. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I shot my first film right here. And as I shot my first film, I made about, hold on. I'll pick it up right here.